Hey everybody, it's Oddust and welcome back into the Mosh Pit and Crying Suns. We're about to hit into a boss fight here at the end of Sector 2.3 or 2.2, I guess. It's 2 of 3. We're in Chapter 2. Let's see what happens with these zealots. Church of the Floating Jerks. Cardinal, sir. Not a cardinal. My holy destroyer has been blessed by the high priest and is ready for carnage. These are your last rites. Admiral, now might be a good time for me to make an appearance before this cardinal attacks us. Go ahead, machine. Maybe we can avoid this battle yet. That'd be odd, huh? Hello, Cardinal. What are you? I am an Omni. At 187, I am old enough to have seen the Omnis. You do not resemble them in the slightest. I am unique, it is true, but I assure you, I too am an Oberon machine. No, this is a trick. You have crew members inside that metal pulling all the levers and buttons and stuff. I have seen vulgar shows before, I confess. Now, Admiral, the time has come to atone for your sins. You may start by dying in an enormous ball of flame. Wow. Sorry, Admiral, I tried. I guess some people wouldn't recognize a god even if they were in a transmission with one. Uh-huh. Battle is imminent. Prepare to fight! Okay, so he's got 3 hulls. They are not very much. Squadrons, he's got patched squadron. He's got cooldown regen on all the squadrons. He has a lot of weapons. I think we need to attack the weapons first. Duration effects created by weapons is plus 50%. So I think we should be attacking the weapons. Let's deploy our squad. Get them out here. The drones up here. And, yeah, let's get it going. Get on out there, do work. We're loading up our weapons. Now, this weapon here is going to take a long time. Our heavy nuke, that's going to take a long ass time. Let's move these guys out here to attack that. Let's move the impaler to attack these guys. I can only travel to there, huh? Alright, let's move you to here then. Squadron, let's get you out to there. Let's see if this works. There we go. Okay. Actually, you know what? You guys, hold off. Let's let him get up here. And squad, let's get you here. I want to chill out. I don't want the drones being taken out quite yet. Go up to the weapons. You attack these jerks here. See if we can get this going here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. And you guys hit the weapons. I want to get the weapons damaged. There we go. There we go. Okay, no. You're firing these guys, right? Right? Nope, they're gonna come back. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, we got knocked out. We got knocked the fuck out. Attack these guys then. Come attack these guys, please. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Let's put these dudes here. These, the squad is looking a little rough. Put a bomber situation there. And we almost have a weapon. There we go. Almost have a weapon. Do I have another DK2? I do. Put that there. You come attack the frigate. There we go. Okay, we have a weapon. Let's shoot their weapons. And then you guys, can you also destroy their frigate, please? Nice. Nice. Uh-oh. Well, rip. Can you take out their frigate, please? Mother frigate. No, don't be shooting me. What do you... No. Okay, hold on, hold on. Why do these guys have a skull on them? That doesn't look good. Let's go there, and let's go there, please. Take their they have a lot of weapons. Don't let them shoot those. There we go. There we go. Where are you going? Are you going to be shooting the weapons too? I hope. It was charging something, so I think it needs to charge something. Let's see. Oh, well, rip. they mutualed. Okay, let's put that here, and this squadron we'll put here. You guys come up here. We'll shoot this weapon. There we go. Nice, doing some work. You guys shoot this, please. Let's bring in this to here and this to here. Move these guys out to there. Move these guys out. We're gonna do this real time. I never even got to use my heavy nuke. Never even got to use the heavy nuke. You guys, can you deploy this? No, deploy that. What is happening? Deploy this here, and this deploy to here. There we go. You guys come attack the weapons, please. Heavy nuke. Boom. He resisted the nuke. Well, rip. There we go. 610 scrap. Hell yeah. Cardinal down. Nice. Nice. Doing some of that real time made it a little bit more stressful, but also exciting. Also exciting. Alright, let's take a look at the shop. Can't repair anything. They don't have anything to buy. Buy commandos. I think we need to buy all this fuel. Let's buy the fuel. Let's buy a couple of commandos. I think 17 is good. Yeah. I don't think we have anything to sell. No. And then let's look at our upgrades. We can do additional squadron docks for 450. Nav scanner is also kind of cool. I think additional squadron docks would be nice. Let's do that. And then recovery. Let's hold off on our cash. Hold off on the cash there. And yeah, I guess move on down to the next section. Ooh, here's a see. This is the next sector needed. I think what we need to do is go to here, and then come up here and go across to there, and then down. Because we can't go this way like that, and there's no other quests, so we're for sure gonna go straight up the gut. Let's do it. Get 2 quests done. I forget even what the quests were, but we're gonna get them done. Sir, I'm picking up a weak distress transmission from the escape pod. If you're getting this, I need your help. My pod engine is conked out, and now I'm on high-velocity collision course with the Ship Eater. What is the Ship Eater? Get me in touch with that pod. You received my transmission. Yes, and we're going to try to help you, but I have to ask, what do you mean by Ship Eater? There's a powerful gravitational singularity not too far from here. Ship Eater is just how it's known informally. You know, because it swallowed many ships. I was assisting a group of Omnis studying it. I think they were interested in harvesting its energy. Anyway, when they collapsed, I nearly went crazy living on my own for so long, but somehow managed to survive at our research station until my food ran out. That is, that's when I jumped in this escape pod with its old engine. I was in here about a day when the engine failed me, and well, you know the rest. I really hope you can help me avoid this gravitational singularity. What can you do? How can we help? In short, get me out of this pod. A skilled pilot, if they use their thrusters precisely, could stabilize the rescue pod long enough to pull me out without getting pulled in by the gravitational field. Sir, if we could enhance our short-range tractor beam, it could be enough to pull the pod away from the singularity and towards our ship. But it will require using scrap, and even then, there's no guarantee it'll work. Ask your specialist officer to get close enough for the pod. Do it, specialist. Can I count on you to get close enough to that pod and extract that passenger? Absolutely, sir. I've trained for missions like these countless times in our simulators, mostly with success. Mostly. Oh, jeez. Get it done, Lieutenant. We're counting on you. Not sure I would have used the same approach angle, to be honest, but your pilot pulled it off. I can't thank you enough for saving me. You know I'm pretty skilled in my domain. If you'll have me, I'd gladly join your ship. Carl P. Pooper. Carl Pooper. Oh, man, right in the pooper. New officer DNA unlocked. Carl Pooper. Hey, that's a new DNA. Ah, yeah, I was wondering about that. Nice. There he is, Mr. Carl. Weapon reload time. Woo, yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna remove this guy and we're gonna put Mr. Pooper there. That's awesome. DPS is up. Critical, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good on this. Can repair even when locked by hull critical effect. Yeah, that's good. Scavenge the Neo. There we go. What else we got in this local system here? We got one mercenary outpost. Let's go check it out. Picking up a pre-shutdown message from this beacon, sir. Seems to be playing on repeat. Looking to finance your next Omni purchase? Visit Imperial United. We offer competitive Omni loans and interest rates. Have a great day and have an Imperial United day. Alright, what's the shop? Officers. Huh. We can buy officers, huh? Weapon reload time, which we already have from the other dude. Squadron speed, plus 10% when visible, plus 35 when in stealth mode. Add one absorbed shield every 15 seconds to the first unshielded battleship system in this order. Hull squadron weapon. Wow. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's get Lassetti Kumar here. You don't have enough room to buy this officer. You need to sell one. Oh. Sell your officers. We're not selling Mr. Pooper. He's cool. Advanced repair on the... can repair even locked by a hull critical effect. Immune to health loss due critical. Advanced. These two have the same exact thing, except one person is a combat person and the other person is a scientist. So, spy, soldier, scientist. I already have a soldier, so let's sell the soldier. There we go. And then we're gonna buy Lassetti Kumar. There we go. And what kind of upgrades? We're not doing upgrades, we don't have any cash. Next spot. This is gonna be for our quest. Deliver the senator to their home planet. Civilian ship, sir. Incoming message. Elzep, we in Euro help for... The message is completely scrambled, sir. Can't make heads or tails of it. Sun must have fried their comm system. What do you want to do about this, Admiral? Investigate the civvy ship. They could need your help. Huh. Contact the ship again, sir. Try contacting them again, Lieutenant. Trying, sir. Nothing but fuzz. If we want to talk to them, we'll have to do it in person. We could, but in my experience, talking to humans in person is much, much worse. Best do it from afar. What do you want to do? Maybe the message was a warning. It did look like it was help in there. I'm gonna send 4 commandos. Lean, check out the ship with the team. Looks like comm capabilities will be limited, so you'll have to return a report when you're Return to report your findings. On our way, Admiral. Let's see what happens. Sir, I'm back. What'd you find, Captain? Sir, the message was a warning not to come any closer. Their Neo-N reactor was unstable from a high solar interference. Was? It blew up, sir. So did the civilian ship along with it. But there's more, sir. We've lost our team. Our men and women. They were on the Civi ship. They're gone. What were they doing on the ship? Unable to communicate with our ship, I had to make a snap decision, give the situation. I thought they should board the ship to help the Civis get off. I made the wrong call, sir. Made the worst call that you could make. Captain, I can't fault you for trying to save civilian lives. It was the right thing to do. Makes me feel a little better to hear you say that. Thank you, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go try to drown the rest of these feelings in the strongest battleship brew I can find. Crap. Never help people in this game, I swear. It never works out. Alright, let's go over here to this home planet of the dude. Turn him in. He might be a escaped prisoner of some type, but we'll see. Sir, do you remember the senator we saved from the Achy Brig? The last sector? Well, it appears we've at last reached his home planet. Heart. Achy, breaky heart. Captain, deliver the senator to his planet at once. This is the guy who promised a big reward, right? I hope he's a man of his word. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. I'm gonna get ripped. I wanted to personally thank you, Admiral. Because of what you've done, we can resume our session and hopefully improve the lives of our citizens. You're welcome, Congresswoman. I wish you the best of luck in these difficult times. Thank you, Admiral. We're certainly going to need it. By delivering me safely to my own planet, you lived up to your end of the deal, Admiral, and now so will I. Here is your reward, which you so thoroughly enjoy. It should probably deserve. Ooh, +5 commandos and 120 scrap. Wow, nice. That's pretty good haul. I wish you nothing but success on your journey. Your ship is an inspiration to us all. Hail Oberon. A legislative body consisting of nothing but humans. Interesting. It happens sometimes, Omni. Alright, so now I need to hop up here to get over to this one. So let's hop up there. It's a little risky. I'm doing a sideways hop like this. I've never done that. We'll see. Anomaly, of course. Passing through some magnetic interference, sir. Buckle up, could get bumpy. Got Chief for you. What? Okay. Chief, go ahead. Sir, I got a situation down here. There's an isolated fire on C9. This storm must be to blame. C9, that's the primary squadron hangar, sir. We can put it out using Neo-N foam. Or we can let it burn, knowing it won't spread to the other sections of the ship, but suffering squadron damage in the process. Your call, sir, but either way, we're looking at some losses here. Let's put it out. I don't want to lose my squad. Let's put out the fire with foam. This sector being what it is, we can't risk going into battle at a disadvantage. Of course, sir. We put out the fire, but we use a lot of Neo-N to do it. It's just one of those things, sir. It's just one of those days that a battleship goes through. Negative outcome. God damn it. Oh my god. Dang. Got a lot of shit there. That's another anomaly and unidentified here. Let's just, well, I don't really want to go to this anomaly here. Let's go here and check this one out. See what this is. Thank you, the machines, you're here. This ship is trying to siphon Neo-N off our station. Second incoming transition, sir. Transmission, not transition. Don't believe a word she says. I saw they were low on fuel, so I was trying to give them some of mine, is all. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I know the Omni shut down, but we can still be kind to one another, can't we? I wonder what the guy is worse at, telling the truth or stealing Neo-N. Threaten the civilian to make him stop, arrest the civilian and put him in the brig. This is Admiral Idaho of the NS Odysseus. Stop, civilian, or I'll make you stop. Admiral Idaho, must be hearing things. All this dark will do that to you. Just mind your business, pal. This has nothing to do with you nor your ship. Well, that didn't work. Captain, go get our friend and put him in the brig. That should sober him up. Aye, sir. So am I going to lose commandos on this mission here? Are we going to kick his ass? Sea bass. Sir, we put him in the brig. Had quite a little setup in his ship. Guy's been making Neo in rock gut for years. Who said science was dying? Huh. Goes by the name of Vaughn, sir. For what it's worth, he says he met you once. Most likely he's never met the original me. But I'll pay him a visit nevertheless. I'm interested in what he has to say. I wouldn't believe a word that he says, Admiral. He's clearly unstable. I'll keep that in mind, machine. Gonna interrogate the brig, huh? Here we go. I don't believe it. It is you, Admiral Idaho, as I live and breathe. And why wouldn't it be? Because you died. Or so I believed until now. How do you know me? My captain tells me we met once. Wait, my captain tells me we met once, yeah. You wouldn't remember me, Admiral. I wasn't highly ranked. You were in the fleet? Yes, many years ago, the first fleet. I was discharged, always had a problem with the drink. Ensign Vond. I flew on a Hyperion 2. Man, that was a long time ago. I have a sneaking suspicion you have other questions. Why do you believe I died? And tell me, why is it that you believe me dead? But surely you've heard the story yourself, Admiral. The story? Yes, but I'd like to hear your version. There are so many. Well, on Ganima, a planet in the House Kosh Buendia, God, these names, sectors, there was once a group of people called the Survivalists. As I just can't speak today. As incomprehensible as it is, these people believe the Empire would be better off without the Omnis. Crazy talk, I know. I mean, I don't worship the things, but the idea that we'd be better off without them is just plain wrong. After years of abuse at the hands of House Kosh Buendia, their numbers down to only a few thousand, they knew they had to fight back or be wiped off the stars. So after years of secretly amassing weapons and resources, they rebelled one day, 26 years ago, 6 years before the shutdown. House Kosh Buendia never saw it coming. After quickly overwhelming local troops and destroying local Omnis who, limited by their Rubicon, were unable to defend themselves, they shut down the local folder. Oberon, rightfully fearing these terrorists, fearing they might attack other planets, sent you and Vice Admiral Okonkwo to squash the rebellion and protect his subjects. But because the folder was down, it took you and your battleship 5 years to reach Ganima and from Elysium. By the time you arrived, the survivalists were ready for you, more than ready. They had turned Ganima into a veritable war machine. You asked for their surrender, but it was useless. They weren't going back to the way things were before. To the way of the thinking. They were finally free. They had finally secured a future for themselves. You and Okonkwo attacked, but soon discovered few ships were outmatched by theirs. Then, Admiral, you made the ultimate sacrifice. You ordered the other ships to stockpile their makers of darkness, Telos nukes, on a single ship, your ship. Okonkwo begged you not to do it, but you knew it had to be done, for Oberon, for the good of the Empire. And alone, you crashed your ship into Ganima, setting off an immense chain reaction, vitrifying those terrorists and saving the Empire at the same time. The rebellion had been put down, but not without a cost. Back home in Elysium, your death was mourned by hundreds of thousands, and Oberon, with eyes of the Empire upon him, proclaimed you the greatest hero the Empire had ever known. But now, I know it's all untrue. You didn't die. You survived Ganima. But why, Admiral? Why were we told that story in the first place? Confess you don't know this story. Tell Vaughn this information is classified. I would tell you why, Ensign, but you don't have the necessary clearance. I understand. It's above my pay grade. I'm no longer even a member of the fleet. Sometimes I wish I still was, though. Sometimes I wish I was still fighting for all that good. All that remains. The truth is, I don't think the fleet Not even with the greatest admiral of all time leading it can save us now. These truly are our final days. What about the survivalists? Are they still around? What else have you heard about the survivalists, Bond? Some people think they may have been behind the shutdown, you know, because they believed we shouldn't rely on Omnis for anything. But they couldn't be, could they? I mean, you killed the survivalists, all of them. Vitrified those poor bastards into glass. Well, that was the story anyway. You hear rumors every now and then about a ship carrying the last of their kind floating through space searching for you, Admiral. Searching for me? What for? Payback for what you did to their planet, to their people. I'd imagine they'd be a little sore, don't you? You have other questions about House Kosh Buendia. Tell me more about House Kosh. Next to the House Telos, they're probably the most powerful house in all the Empire. That or House Akibara Song. The Koshas have existed since the beginning, but it seems they never had enough power, not for their taste anyway. Their abhorrence for the old man was no secret. After all, he'd had them and House as under his thumb for centuries. I think that's worded a little weird. There are rumors Koshas had made several attempts on his life throughout the decades, though nothing's ever been proven. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if House KB had something to do with the shutdown. Akibara Song. Tell me more about House AS. Those Akis, just like the Koshas, have wanted Oberon out of the picture for decades. They've always resented the old man for having more power than him. Hell, the Empire might be theirs, if not for Oberon. You can see how that might rub those gene mods the wrong way. I've always thought that maybe they played a part, a large part even, in the shutdown. Those money grubbers wielded a tremendous amount of power. They still probably do, for that matter. No, you definitely can't rule them out as suspects. They've always thought they're so much better than the rest of us, haven't they? Alright, that's enough about that. Any other anythings? I have a sneaking suspicion you have other questions. Vice Admiral Okonkwo. What do you know about Vice Admiral? Well, you hear a couple of stories about him. One is that he was your best friend and your right-hand man, always has been since the days at the academy together. The other is that he was very jealous of you. It's said you were always Oberon's favorite, the golden one chosen to lead the Empire if Oberon ever stepped down, and that Okonkwo lived in your shadow and resented you for that. Me, I don't know which story to believe. Then again, I am not much for gossip, you know what I mean? What I like to do instead is get drunk, hit up the space casinos, and that's a good time. Anyway, knowing Vice Admiral Okonkwo as you do, only you know the truth there, Admiral. Right, only I know the truth there. Yeah, I don't know much. I have a sneaking suspicion you have other questions. I don't. I won't keep a former Imperial soldier as a prisoner. If you stay out of trouble, not steal anymore, you're free to go. Thank you, Admiral. That's kind of you, but you mind if I say something before I go? Go ahead. Permission to speak freely? One thing kind of strikes me funny when I think back to the time I met you. What's that? You haven't aged one bit. How could that be? That's just the darkness in here, Vaughn. It plays tricks on the eyes. Yeah, you're probably right. That, or I'm a clone? Huh. Alright, well, there we go. That was some interesting shit in this little unknown spot there. Let's go to the star map. We'll move over to this sector, but then I think the next two sectors and the boss fight is going to have to be on the next video. We're one sector behind a-holes coming in hot. Damaged beacon, sir. There's some scrap to collect there, but maybe not much. It's also picking up a church ship nearby. Doesn't see us, but that could change quickly. Let's see. Move on. Here the church ship might appear. Now let's get that scrap. Lean, put together a team and collect that scrap. Of course, Admiral. Sir, bad news. The church ship's on the move and headed straight for us. Should be here in T-minus 3 minutes. Lean, sir. Sir, can we return to the ship now or try to finish getting the scrap before those zealots get here? Your call. Let's try to get that scrap. Give me that scrap. Poor sir. Grunts heard the man move. Get that scrappy scraps. Probably not much. Church's ship's almost here, sir. Where's Lean team? Lean and his mother mouth breathers always making me sweat. Too late, sir. Those zealot freaks are here. A ship full of infidels to punish. The Omnis favor me. My flagellations must be working. Prepare to fight. Oh, man. Oh, man. They have a lot of weapons. One's already charged. Engine disruptor. They've got some patched deals here. What's this one here? Battleship shielding. Absorb 1 shield every 15 seconds. Similar to what we have here with Mr. Pooper. Let's put one of these guys here. This. Alright, let's put these guys out here. And drone parasites. These guys there. There we go. Parasites will take over a squadron, so I need to make sure and have them attack the squadrons. Let's go. Squad deploying. There we go. Let's go parasite on these guys. See if that works. And then let's have the... see if we can get back behind them. Parasiting, and they're dead before they even had a chance. Oh my god, with the freezies. These guys are frozen. What is with this here? They're shooting who? The hull. Nice. Nice. Let's bring these parasites out here then. Let's bring these guys here. Stop shooting, please. Shoot your weapons. Nice. Let's pause. Let's pause. Let's pause. Drones on these guys. Boomers on these guys. Oh, they destroyed my ship. Not great. Not great. Not at all great. Put that there. Come on, parasite that guy. Parasite him. You're doing it. You're doing it. Nope, that's not doing it. Attack them, please. Attack them, please. Nope. Oh, there we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A little bit of damage. Little bit of damage. Nice. I like that shot. Let's not and say we did here. Let's send you to here. Wait, hold on. No, I gotta deploy you first. Let's push play. And then let's get... I'll put this here. There we go. You're on. Let's attack that, please. Okay. Alright, parasite here. There we go. Okay. Shoot the hull. It's got a bubble on it, which isn't great. But gonna have to do. Let's parasite this guy and see if it works. So far the parasite hasn't done great. Are you going? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Let's go up there then. And up here to these guys. Yeah. Nice. You can attack these guys. Whoa, man. Oh my god. What is happening with those weapons? Jesus. Okay, let's move this guy here. Let's get squad there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's put a bomber there. Oh my god. Let's move this guy out to here. These dudes shoot. Oh my god. No. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy lord. Put these guys here. These, can you come attack these jerks? Let's shoot a nuke over here. And then shoot the hull. There we go. Nice. They're one shot. They're one shot. Let's bring the parasite in here. This parasite's not the greatest. The parasite is not the greatest. For what we are, because our health is so low, the parasite ships are not great. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we got a plasma nuke. There we go. Sir, we had to drop the beacon scrap and get back in time to the ship. Yeah, great. At least we wiped that ship of non-believers. Yeah, well, I would have liked to have the scrap. So I have a heavy nuke. What is this new one here? This does 100 damage and has 106 seconds to charge up. This one does 20 damage at 23 seconds to charge up. And this one's 30, so this is actually charging faster. This one, for the amount of times it takes to charge, 100 damage is higher than what I can get off that. So we're gonna do this. This one is almost 90 damage in a minute. I don't know if the other one would be better or not, but all right. What's in the local system here? There's something here and an anomaly there, which we're not going to do. Let's go here to this wreckage. We haven't done a ground crew type of deal in a while. Picking up a pre-shutdown ad on this beacon, sir. Kosh Tech, sleep tight knowing all your enemies are about to be dead. Kosh Tech. Let's prep a mission to go planetside. What do we got? Planetary defense, turret wreckage, and battleship wreckage. Major threats, ambushed by mutated creatures. Not good. We'll extract between 39 and 68%. We'll lose 0. Safety, your officer will return safely. These ones, not so much. Not so much here. We have a higher percentage chance to get some resources, but we're going to lose 1 to 9 commandos. I think this is the better way to go. Let's do it. It's dangerous anyway because we got those mutants, but I want to try to get some scrap. Possibly some kind of battleship, something or other going on. There we go. Uh-oh. Alexander got hurt. I like that all these guys have names. That's cool. Some scrap. Nothing found. Danger avoided. Looking good. Alexander's the only one injured. Danger avoided. Keep going. Planetary defense wreckage. Executioner laser. Interesting. Ambushed by mutated creatures. Piloting. What is that? What does that mean? Nothing found. Extraction point. Huh. So what did we get? We got the laser and scrap. Okay. Sweet. Plan for the worst. Nice achievement. Okay, let's... What's the laser here? 24-second delay, but only it's doing a lot. 45 damage every 24 seconds is awesome. That's freaking awesome. I actually feel like maybe taking off this big old nuke and putting this one here. Every 23 seconds I get to shoot that. I'm gonna try that out, see if that's works. Oh my god, these guys are pretty damaged. Put these guys like that. And I think that is it. We're going to be moving here so we can do these quests in the next jump. But for now, that's all we're going to do. We're going to hop on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and the like button on this video would really help me out. And I'll see you in the next one.